Are we alone in the universe? It's a question that has fascinated mankind for centuries. And while there may be no concrete answer to this age-old question, reports of UFO sightings and encounters with extraterrestrial beings continue to captivate our imaginations. From the infamous Roswell incident to the Phoenix Lights, there have been numerous accounts of unexplained phenomena that some believe could be evidence of alien life. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the most compelling alien sightings and encounters throughout history, and explore the mystery surrounding these otherworldly events. So sit back, and grab your UFO plushie, and let's dive into the weird world of alien sightings. Number 1. Roswell Incident. In the summer of 1947, something strange happened in the town of Roswell, New Mexico. The incident would become known as the Roswell UFO incident and would go down in history as one of the most well-known cases of alleged extraterrestrial contact. It all began on the evening of July 2, 1947, when a severe thunderstorm passed over the area. The next morning, a local rancher named William Mac Brazel discovered something strange on his property. He found debris scattered over a large area, including unusual metal rods and a type of lightweight, shiny material that he couldn't identify. At first, Brazel thought it might be the remains of a weather balloon, which was a common sight in the area as the U.S. military conducted high-altitude atmospheric research in the region. However, when he contacted the authorities to report the discovery, the story took a bizarre turn. On July 8, the Roswell Daily Record published a front-page story with the headline, "RAF Captures Flying Saucer on Ranch in Roswell Region." The article claimed that the U.S. Army had recovered a crashed flying saucer and had taken it to a nearby airfield. The next day, however, the Army retracted their statement, claiming that the debris was actually from a weather balloon that had crashed. Many people were skeptical of the official explanation and believed that the military was covering up a more sensational discovery. Over the years, various eyewitnesses have come forward with claims that contradict the government's explanation. Some have reported seeing strange objects in the sky around the time of the incident, while others claim to have seen alien bodies or technology at the site of the crash. One of the most famous accounts came from a man named Jesse Marcel, who was an intelligence officer at the nearby Roswell Army Airfield. Marcel claimed that he had personally handled debris from the crash site that was unlike anything he had ever seen before. He described the material as lightweight and incredibly strong, with strange symbols etched into it. In the decades since the incident, the Roswell UFO incident has become the subject of numerous books, movies, and TV shows. While there are many who remain skeptical of the claims of extraterrestrial contact, the incident continues to captivate the imaginations of those who believe that we are not alone in the universe. Number 2. Phoenix Lights. The Phoenix Lights is one of the most well-known UFO sightings in modern history. On March 13, 1997, thousands of people in Phoenix, Arizona, witnessed a series of lights in the sky that moved in a V-shaped formation. The first reports came in around 7:30 p.m., when people began seeing a string of lights in the sky that seemed to be moving in unison. Witnesses described the lights as a series of orbs or spheres that were glowing orange, yellow, or white. The formation appeared to be moving slowly across the sky, and some observers estimated that it was over a mile long. As the lights approached the city, they began to take on a more distinct shape. Many people described seeing a large V-shaped object with lights on the underside, while others reported seeing a series of separate objects that were connected in a V formation. The lights continued to move slowly across the sky, eventually passing directly over Phoenix. As they did, witnesses reported feeling a sense of awe and wonder, but also a sense of unease and fear. Within hours of the sightings, the media began to pick up the story, and the Phoenix Lights became national news. The incident sparked a wave of speculation and controversy, with some people claiming that the lights were evidence of extraterrestrial life, while others suggested that they were simply flares dropped by military aircraft. The United States Air Force initially denied any involvement in the incident, but later issued a statement claiming that the lights were caused by a series of flares dropped during a military training exercise. In the years since the incident, there have been numerous investigations and studies conducted on the Phoenix Lights. Some researchers have suggested that the lights were the result of a rare atmospheric phenomenon, while others have suggested that they were the product of secret military technology. Despite the many theories and explanations, the true nature of the Phoenix Lights remains a mystery. Number 3. Kecksburg UFO Incident. The Kecksburg UFO incident is one of the most fascinating and enigmatic UFO sightings of all time. It occurred on December 9, 1965, in the small town of Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, where a large object was reportedly seen flying across the sky before crashing into a wooded area. At around 4:45 p.m., several residents in the Kecksburg area reported seeing a bright, fiery object moving across the sky, leaving a trail of smoke behind it. Witnesses described the object as being about the size of a car, and shaped like an acorn or a bell. Shortly after the object was seen, local authorities were flooded with phone calls from residents reporting the strange object. Police and firefighters were dispatched to the scene, but they were initially unable to locate the crash site. However, some witnesses claimed to have seen military personnel and vehicles entering the area where the object was believed to have crashed. One witness even reported seeing a flatbed truck carrying a large, acorn-shaped object covered with a tarp. The following day, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette ran a front-page story about the incident, with the headline, "Unidentified Flying Object Falls Near Kecksburg, Army Ropes Off Area." According to the official explanation provided by the military, the object was nothing more than a meteor that had burned up in the atmosphere before crashing to the ground. However, many of the witnesses to the event remained unconvinced, as they reported seeing a clearly identifiable object flying through the sky, rather than just a streak of light. Over the years, there have been numerous theories about what really happened at Kecksburg that day. Some have suggested that the object was a Soviet satellite that had crashed to Earth, while others have proposed that it was an experimental aircraft or even a secret government project. Despite these various explanations, many people remain convinced that what was seen over Kecksburg on that December day in 1965 was a genuine UFO, and that the military's explanation was just a cover-up. Number 4. The Kelly-Hopkinsville Encounter. The Kelly-Hopkinsville Encounter, also known as the Hopkinsville Goblins case, is a famous UFO sighting and close encounter that took place on August 21, 1955. On that night, two families, the Suttons and the Taylors, were gathered at a farmhouse in rural Kentucky, when they saw strange lights in the sky. Later that night, they reported that small, silver-colored beings with large, glowing eyes had approached the house and were trying to get in. The families described the creatures as around 3 to 4 feet tall, with thin arms and legs, and long, pointed ears. The group of people in the farmhouse attempted to fight off the strange creatures, but their bullets seemed to have no effect. The beings reportedly retreated after several hours, and the families fled the scene to seek help. The next day, investigators arrived at the scene and found no evidence of the strange creatures, but they did find strange marks on the ground and bullet holes in the farmhouse. The incident gained national attention and was widely covered in the media, leading to many debates and speculations about what had really happened that night. Some people dismissed the incident as a hoax, while others believed that the families had truly encountered extraterrestrial beings. Regardless of what actually happened, the Kelly-Hopkinsville encounter remains one of the most intriguing UFO sightings and close encounters in history. It is clear that the possibility of alien life and UFO sightings remains a topic of fascination for many. While some sightings may have been debunked or explained away, there are still many mysterious cases that continue to intrigue and captivate people around the world. Whether you are a believer or a skeptic, there is no denying that the search for answers to the question of extraterrestrial life is an exciting and ongoing journey. But whatever you may think about this topic, people have seen stranger things out there. And I don't tell you this to scare you, but to encourage you to look to stay interested. We hope that it has been informative, entertaining, and has provided you with valuable insights on the topic. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, let us know your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below. Your support is greatly appreciated, and we look forward to bringing you more engaging content in the future. If you're interested in the location of Atlantis, click the video here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.